welcome guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear down into my freshly purchased car. Well, I had it for a minute. Head gasket problem. So we're gonna take it down, take the head off. Got some parts that we're gonna put on, but I've been working on this. Got the mil spec harness for the 2GR for the, damn, it's a mess, but MR2. So we got it all done. It's all the connectors are done. It all does work. All I gotta do is take it off from here. I'm trying to find a bell housing. That way I can kind of like put it on this stand, put a starter on it, and then fire it off, and then finish off all the other stuff. Like I have a few more connectors I gotta put on, but those are not important. Then do the timing on it, get a base map on it, throw it in the car and get the car going. It is controlled by a Fury, and there's the drive-by-wire pedal. And of course it's got kind of like the Bosch. I like the Bosch stuff, so we got the Bosch map sensor and IET. We have the Bosch combine right there. So that one's for water. It goes like that. Goes like that on the water port. We have another one here for fuel. This is fuel and temp. And we have another one here for the oil. So that's the oil one. So this one's almost done. This one's almost ready to get in the car. The harness put on the car. Got the bulkhead. I just got to terminate all this and cut some of this filler wires I got on there. And that's it. And then that should be ready. So we're gonna put you on this car here, and we're gonna take it apart a little bit. Let's see here. I just got this car not too long ago, and the problem is the head gasket. So we got a head gasket for it. We have ARP studs, and I just want to put it together, fix some of this connectors. So like I'll show you. Work this connectors. This connector, if you own a Lexus or anything like that, it's like this year's, you already know that like most of this stuff is broken. All the connectors, I do have a bunch of connectors that we can look at that. That's ready to cause some problems. So we're gonna go through all the connectors that we need and replace them, and then after that just get this car rolling on the street, because I can't have another project just sitting. So we got some connectors here. So we have the connectors, new connectors. So let's get to it. This will be a video that I haven't, man, my last video I posted was multiple years ago, so I haven't put a video out in a minute. So this will be my first video after several years. So let's try it, and after that we're gonna go through a little time lapse, I guess, right? That'll be kind of cool. A little time lapse on there. Let's get some tools here. New battery, 10mm. And let's start ripping it apart. Like yeah, there's no bolts here, nothing. They really messed this car up, but we'll put that we'll put this new head gasket on, and we should be all right. Well, the whole plan on this car, after I finish the MR2, we're going to go ahead and do the turbo setup on it. That's really what I want to do with it. So put the standalone on it, just kind of like I'm doing the 2GR. Do the A lot of people like that 2JC GTE deal, but honestly, this head flows, as far as the exhaust, flows a little better than the turbo model. So a lot of people are doing this whole setup and just slapping an intake here and doing a manifold. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm actually a fabricator too, but today we're a technician, so we're gonna rip this car apart. Oh no, this thing is moving. Let me lift the lift up. There we go. Now we don't just roll around. So basically we're gonna build the manifold, intake manifold, exhaust manifold. I could buy it, right? I could buy it and stuff, but since we're doing all the wiring, we're gonna do the wiring. That's why I just kind of fix it for now, just to get it running. But in reality, to be my setup, we're gonna go ahead and rip the whole harness out and do the same thing we did with the 2GR over there, the whole mil-spec harness or whatnot. So it's a 12. That way it looks a little nicer in a personal car. I did just pick this car up, so I got another one too. Got another little surprise car that I got coming soon. Y'all see it. It's kind of nice. You know what? Let me do it on this battery. Even though this battery's dead, let me just kill that whole power. Kill this power on this battery. There we go. Damn. See this? No brackets, nothing on this car. Just kind of like play with it. Took a bracket off. Man, I misplaced it. And then just kind of left it out. Now, this car is actually really, really clean inside. So it'll be a cool little turbo kit. With a new harness on it. So that'll be kind of cool. Hey, that thing's still here. Where's the other one? We're just missing one. Okay. Let's take this thing off. Bunch of stuff missing out of this car. Like they play with it and they never put everything back. Look, this is all loose. Come on, you come off. There we go. Prehistoric drive-by-wire here. Jesus. 2000s drive-by-wire. It's drive-by-wire and cable. Oh my God. Look at this. I'll show you guys. Look at that. It's just sitting out here. Crazy. Let's go back. Cool. Then we'll do a time lapse after a little bit. That way I don't bore you guys. I worked on this vehicle for a little bit. I don't know where everything is. Everything is just kind of like falling apart here. That's wild. What is that? A screwdriver? Phillips head and a 14. Oh, it's missing. Where's my Phillips head and a 14? Fix you laters. All right. So the turn on will be pretty easy on this car, since everybody and their mom has touched this vehicle. Come on out, sucker. Hopefully I don't spill water. Let me take that off. What happened to my other pliers? Okay, these new ones. Cool. I didn't lose that damn bolt. That's a good thing. Let's put it back together. So this little setup is drive-by-wire. If you didn't know that, this is a TPS here, and then this motor actually opens up the throttle. This is like before we actually had drive-by-wire. Half drive-by-wire, half mechanical. That's how I like to call them. All right, let's pull this intake, and then we're gonna get you on the time lapse. Come on. There you go. There we go. All right. Damn, I hate this thing. I really do hate this design. Big time. Me don't like it. All right, let's pull this half intake off, and then we'll pull the top off. So let's get you on a time lapse, guys.